Black Mirror is here! Woohoo! Hi and welcome to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben and this is my review for Netflix's original series Black Mirror Season 5. A few weeks ago we had multiple trailers drop for Black Mirror Season 5, and there are only 3 episodes in this new season of Season 5, and it hasn't been that short since Season 1, which had 3 episodes, and now we've got Season 5 with 3 episodes, and I know a few people are a little bit kind of upset with that because they so enjoy the series and wanted more from it. Nevertheless, here we are. So in Season 5 we're at Striking Vipers, we've got Smithereens and Rachel, Jack and Ashley too. What I love about Black Mirror, it is always ask questions of how far we can push technology and humans, what we're going to do with technology. Black Mirror is always pushing the technology vibe and what we do with it to the brims of wow, that's not okay. And at the same time there's always this sense of realism, and it makes you ask questions about whether you are involved with technology like that. I love the real world element, so they take technology that could possibly be real, you could go that way, it's very easily, sometimes not too far in the future, and then they play on that in story and make you ask yourselves questions of what if I was placed in that situation, what would I do? And I think that's partly why Black Mirror is so good, because it makes you question things about yourself, it makes you question things about society and technology and how that melts together. So Striking Vipers. When old college friends Danny and Carl reconnect in a VR version of their favorite video game, the late night sessions yield an unexpected discovery. When I saw the trailer for Striking Vipers, I was expecting it to be quite dull, but you never know what you're gonna get with Black Mirror, and where it ends up going with this VR game, I was not expecting it to go. I was expecting maybe just some sort of violence to go wrong in the video game for them to get stuck, and thankfully I can say I didn't guess what was gonna happen. But I have to say, Anthony Mackie in this, I thought he was great, and the other actors were great, and with Black Mirror, there's never kind of a weak link in acting and filming. I always think it's quite strong, no matter what kind of theme you're going for. This one is definitely exploring things within technology, where we're going to go with it. So if we had VR and it really immerses you into it past the virtual reality state of where it actually places you in, which so many series have already, worked on. There's Sword Art Online, this anime which has done the similar storyline. But when you put that and sexuality within it, and it starts asking questions that we haven't thought to ask yet with technology. So people identify as many things in today's society now. But when you start adding technology to that, and it starts mixing up and changing things we haven't possibly thought of just yet, well, not in my mind, then this makes this episode quite interesting, because I didn't think they were going to go there. At no point did I think it was going to go there. And I think it worked. The episode itself flows well, it looks good, it kept you on the edge of wondering what's going to happen and how this new dynamic was going to play out. But it's not my favorite of the 3, which leads me into the next episode. Smithereens. A London rideshare driver ignites an international crisis when he kidnaps a worker from a social media company. We've seen Black Mirror touch on this kind of stuff before when it comes to social media and how people are so plugged into their worlds. I recently went to a restaurant where I saw an entire family not talk to each other. They were just on their mobile phones and tablets, and that is basically a reflection of what's happening today. And so it kind of touches on that. The story itself I'm not going to go into. I just want to say that the acting in this is some of the best I've seen for a long time. There are real emotional moments where the guy's on the phone. He's telling his story of why it has happened and why this has happened, and when you get to the crux of the matter, you do feel for this character. But I think it's because of the emotional intensity that it brings. And there was moments when I was just doing that because I didn't think it was going to end well. I didn't know how it was going to end well, and I'll let you discover how it actually ends. I think it was a good ending. I thought the pace was a bit slow at the beginning, but it really builds up, so I understand why they were building it, and as you discover the story, I thought it was pretty good, and I really enjoyed the acting from the actors in that moment. It wasn't the story that pushes the boundaries of technology, which is what I like to see within the Black Mirror story as we navigate what technology and humans are doing next. Which leads me to episode 3, Rachel, Jack and Ashley 2. A lonely teen becomes obsessed with a robot doll based on her pop star idol, Ashley O. just as the real Ashley's life begins to unravel. This is the one I had the most fun with. Miley Cyrus plays Ashley, and I thought she was very good in this. She was very convincing, obviously, in her role, because she's kind of used to that, but she also plays this musician who's been controlled. You see how her life is kind of down spiraling, and she wants to go one way, and her aunt wants her to do another thing. And
Knock 'em dead.
at the same time, you've got these two sisters, one of which is obsessed with Ashley, and their stories interlink. But what really makes this interesting and quite fun is the little Ashley O doll, or Ashley 2 doll, which is robotic, and how that integrates into the system. I thought this was a lot of fun and had good pacing. It was a little less serious. There are definitely serious moments, and you kind of go, oh, you can't do that in moments, but for the most part I thought this was the most light-hearted of the three in the new series, but also the one I had the most fun with.
God, that's a relief.
Thought it was really entertaining, and that's what I'm here for, to be entertained. As a whole, I am a little bit disappointed with the series as in an entirety. I would have liked more actually than the three. Sometimes the sometimes the Black Mirror series really do take on a dark tone, but they have a real message and themes and things to discuss. I think they touch on that in a few, and it's interesting where they're going, but I do feel like they were taking a bit of a backseat, or maybe didn't push the boundaries as much this series. I love season 4 and season 5. I thought they really did kind of touch on things that we hadn't really thought of discussing yet, and some of which were relevant in today's society, and I think they did that partly, but I was hoping for a bit more. Let me know what you thought about this series in the comments below. That's your place to go wild. I'm thinking of giving this a B. So it's not quite A, it's still really good, but there are some things that I would have liked thematically more to have inputted. I still enjoyed it. I think 3 episodes, maybe they're not sure about the series anymore. I can't believe that's true, because it has kind of built up a reputation of being this thing that's amazing, that like each story and episode is contained and tells a thematic story of something that's interesting to do with technology and how far humans are willing to push it and what we're willing to do with that. I've always loved what they tell within this, so I'm hoping maybe they're gonna add to the series. Whether this is not just season 5, maybe we'll see them add more, but for the moment what we've got is these 3 episodes. Thank you so much for watching my review on Black Mirror season 5. Please do hit that like button, it really does help my channel up, and thank you so much for continuing to watch my reviews. Chat to me in the comments. I'm there replying to almost every comment as much as I can, and I do appreciate your support. So if you liked this review and you found it entertaining somewhat, then please do hit that like and share it with your friends and family. If you didn't, then hit the thumbs down, and I won't take offense to that. Thank you so much for your time and watching my face go blah 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 with some blurb of what I thought about Black Mirror season 5. But most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.